Welcome back to Skitty Automotive. So I want to say welcome to all the newcomers that have come from the shorts. I have slowly kind of blown up. Everybody needs to keep their notifications on because we're going to be doing a lot more reels, but we are still going to try to do a video a week. I know it's been a very long break, but to be honest with you, we haven't had a whole lot going on. But we have some new stuff coming that we're going to explain in this video today. And I do want to kind of make an announcement. We are going to be changing how we do videos. We've been listening, we've been hearing what you guys like and what you don't like. I would still love for you guys to give more pointers about what you want to see and what you don't want to see. Big thing is the time lapse. We are going to try to really get away from that. We're also kind of going to get away from the how-tos. It's going to be mainly you guys are going to see what we're doing, whether it's great or not, but we're just going to try to make it not so long and not so boring. But with that being said, I'm going to kind of move into some what has been done and what we're waiting on, as well as it's going to cut to Dad, and he's going to go ahead and explain the new build that we have coming and that will be done this winter. So you guys definitely want to stay around for that. As you can tell, she's collected some dust. We're about getting ready to put the heads on, and then we are waiting and should be within the next week or so be getting the headers. The headers have changed. I'm not going to tell you how. I'm going to show you when it comes down to it, but they are different. Very different, maybe a little bit louder. But anyway, our plan is trying to get it done and put together and ready to go for November to go down to the Freedom Factory for lay mullets. The things that we're still, other than that and everything, we have to get a torque converter, and I also have to get a drive shaft shortened because the other one went when the transmission exploded. So once we get those things, we should have everything to put it together. Hopefully it runs great. We're gonna probably take it to get it kind of tuned and messed with. And also I am looking into possibly there being a place to kind of test it. I have to do some messaging. But yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and give it over to Dad and let him explain the new build.
That's a little close, don't you think? Back up. There we go. So the new build, a customer came to me and said that he wanted a fully custom vehicle. So we searched the marketplace, we found it, I met him, we went and down and we bought it. So what I'm about to introduce to you is our winter build. 1973 Chevy C30 dually. This is the early stages. So this is a 1973 C30. I know you're seeing something that you're like, hold up. That's not a 73, but it is, because the title says so. But this tells you something totally different. Only some people will know that know Chevys. This grill, apparently somebody switched out with a early 80s grill to do square headlights, because 73 came with round headlights. So the customer likes these headlights. So we're going to get new ones, but they like that. This is a steel cowl hood. Staying, fixing some whiskey dents here. This truck is going something that I've never done before. So I'm going to have to practice welding because this is going full air ride suspension. This is going to lay frame. In other words, the front end is going to have airbags, so when they let it out, it'll lay on the ground. The back is going to have a huge C-notch and air ride back there with 4-link. Never done 4-link before, so we're going to do it together. It's not the best, but it's pretty good, really good. In other words, there is zero rust on this truck. Except for there, it's a little whiskey dent. But that's easy. There's no rot. There is a hole in the floorboard that we're going to probably put a floor pan on this side. And then, bet you're wondering what's under the hood. This came like this. Doesn't run good. So we'll tell you what we're going to be doing that. But is out of a 2004 Sierra van. This is a 6.0 with a 4L80 behind it. As you can see, somebody did not do a good job with wiring. So it runs on maybe 6, 7, it may even run on 5 cylinders. We're going completely, we're going to be getting a hold of Holley. We're going a Terminator X Max. Why I want the Max is because that will run the transmission and the engine all together. So we're going to be getting that. Getting rid of this old intake. We're going a Holley intake. And customer doesn't want really horsepower. He just wants it there. So that's what we're going to be doing on that. So in the interior, it's okay. Dash is pretty good. It's kind of warped. We're probably going to get a new dash cover. And then let me get my light out here. You can see right here, and there's a hole in the floor. So we're going to be fixing that. Somebody did, Mr. Dirty, whoever that is, did some stereo stuff down there. I'm going to redo that. And in the back, so somebody's already done a C-notch and put these car tires on here. It looks stupid. But they didn't do it right. But when we get closer into doing this back end, so where they notched it, this side in the back is lower than this side. So this drooped when they did it. That'll all be fixed. I'm going to do it all. So the 4-link will go in, and let me show you what we drove to Dietz of South Carolina to pick up last night. So we picked up this early 80s long bed, dually bed. It's not the best. We're probably going to have to put a bedside on the other side. There's a little rust down on the bedside underneath this on the other side. But I don't know how. We'll probably have to cut a lot of that out to do the C-notch, and we're staying with dual tires, so we're going to have to do all that. So we picked that up, and it's just, there's some dents in it. It's hit. I could probably pull it out, but I think it's going to be better if we just get a new one and weld it on. So next week's video, you will see this on there, because here in the next few days, we're actually going to put this bed on there to see how it looks. It's just going to be laying on there. There's the only rust I can see other than the other side is this one rail right here. You can see it over there, has rust to it. It's a late 70s, early 80s. You're just going to have it. We're going to eliminate one of these because we don't need it. So we'll blend that in. There's fiberglass to be fixed. There's a crack right here. Somebody backed into something. And then we'll take all these off. Those are nasty. Take the mud flaps. We don't need them. Take everything off that we don't need. And then we're going to put it on there. And then you'll see in next week's check, we'll do a walk around again of what it looks like with that on it. So while we've been down, I need to keep busy. I can't sit still. So I learned, and I started building things. They are available. If you go to Skiddy Automotive Instagram or Facebook, you can actually contact us and you can actually buy these. We'll tell you the price if you contact us. We not trying to solicit this if you want one. So it's 3 sizes. There's a 3800 box with 2 6.5s. There's an 18. This is the 18. This is the 2800 box with 1 6x9. Orion. This is JVC, and I put a Pioneer in this. This is just a small, like a little purse. This is really nice, but they're all really loud, and I can even go bigger. I do have a cooler that I made with an 8-inch subwoofer and 2 Pioneers on top, and somebody that does some airbrushing did some airbrushing.
I don't like it.
She don't like it, but I've got a lot of good reviews for it. But we won't be painting another one. Not doing it. So this
They
is what
do come in different colors.
So this one comes in tan, orange, and black. This one comes in black and orange. This one comes in black. If we went to the bigger size, I could go black, yellow, green, army green. But let me show you real quick one of the insides and show you how we did it. So this is the inside. It's fully dynamated. This is a lithium battery. This is the charger. There's a port on the side that you can charge your phone out of it. There's the charging port is on the side. You got a button. So this charges at 29 volts. So we had to put a limiter, which is right here. If you see, I turn it on. That goes down to 23, 24. Because this is the amp right here. And this is a Bluetooth amp. So these are all Bluetooth speakers. 100% Bluetooth. And they are loud.
So this is where we're going to end up leaving the video. It was kind of a bit of an intro back into weekly videos. We're super excited. Dad's super excited. I don't like Chevys. I'm going to put it out there. I'm probably going to get hate for it. I also don't know a single thing about Chevys. I'll probably be the one doing most of the body work and let Dad do everything else. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and we will see you next week.